Hi everyone, it's me, Debby Bubbles, and I'm going to make this intro short and sweet. Today we are focusing on Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and this is the Love is Patient, Love is Kind open collaboration. Guys, it's a somewhat long video, but please stay tuned. You don't want to miss a moment. Alright, so I pulled out several pieces from my purple collection and trying to decide what we shall use. Now, of course, as you see here, there are so many shades of purple, and I love the deep purples here. I also love the more aubergine shades of purple, which I think I have more of. So, okay, so I'm going to start off with some preparation, showing you a little of what went into the creation of this video and where my mindset was. When the music changes again, you will know that we have reached the final table setting, and the message will begin there. Something here, as I say to you often, she cooks, she bakes, she decorates. She does a lot of things, so I decided I'd give you a little sweet treat with this tablescape, so keep watching. I say it's time to shine a light on domestic violence. It's time to step out of the shadows and out of the darkness, out of the stigma attached to being abused domestically. Because domestic violence is not always visible. So many of us suffer in silence. It should not be so. I'm titling this video, Out of the Darkness. And this video is dedicated to all of the victims and all of the survivors. Far too long, too many have been cloaked in darkness, hidden in the shadows. Abuse comes in so many different forms. Some you see, most you don't. There are so many men and women who walk around with a smile on their face, who function outwardly. But behind closed doors at home, you have no idea what is going on. And a lot of times, due to the shame attached with being a victim, we suffer in silence. We don't know who to reach out to, who to trust, who to allow in. We must begin to reach out to give our friends, our family, our loved ones a helping hand. Let's shine a light on abuse and abusers. Let's make it easier for one to report abuse. Let's make it easier for the victims of domestic violence to come forward. Let's not shame them. We don't deserve to be shamed. Do you think we don't feel enough shame on our own at home? Domestic violence is not your fault. Someone made a choice to hurt you. You did not choose for them to do that. It doesn't matter if you put yourself in a particular situation. It was not your choice to be abused, and it will never be your fault. Family, on average, 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States. That's 24 people too many. And 24 people too many who are suffering in silence. Here's another statistic for you. 57% of cities in the United States cite domestic violence against women and children as the top cause of homelessness. We don't choose to be in shelters. We don't choose to raise our children in shelters, to live in shelters ourselves. But we do choose life and to escape. Let's make that easier for one to do. Donate. Speak out. Encourage. Be a resource. Be a hand up. Domestic violence is not what a victim chooses. Don't victimize victims further. Hear me now on this. If you are afraid your life is in danger, call 911. Speak out. Reach out. Don't be ashamed any longer. You seek help, and God willing, someone will be there to catch you when you fall. Domestic violence takes so many different forms. It's not always physical. It can be verbal, mental, sexual, emotional. There's verbal abuse, rejection, isolation, gaslighting. I didn't do that. You're just crazy. Intimidation, using children, threatening to take a child away or to pit a child against a victim. Reach out, y'all. There are support hotlines available. Call 1-800-799-7233. You will be directed to numbers in your local area for local shelters. Reach out. Speak to a counselor. Seek help. And I pray you find it. Here are a few more domestic violence statistics for you. Women between the ages of 18 and 24 are most commonly abused. Intimate partner violence accounts for 15% of all violent crime, y'all. 15%. That's too much. 19% of domestic violence involves a weapon. There are 1 in every 3 women and 1 in every 4 men who have been victims of domestic violence in some nature at some point of their life. 20,000 phone calls are placed to domestic violence hotlines daily. And there are 20 people per minute who are being physically abused by an intimate partner. Family, although seniors, geriatrics, my elderly, they have my heart 100%. I am also for the victims of domestic violence. Do I feel it to my core? Does it hurt me to my heart? Most definitely. And that's why I too am choosing to shine a light on domestic violence and to make a difference in the lives of those who are affected by offenders every day. As I said earlier in the video, 24 people on average per minute become the victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner here in the United States. So by the end of this video, 360 plus people will have lost their lives, been victimized, raped, had physical violence occur to them, been stalked. That's 360 plus too many. Let's put an end to this. Let's put an end to it, and let's put an end to it now. The beauty of this video, the beauty of this collaboration, is not just in the table settings that you will see today or any other decor, baking, cooking, creation, etc. It's in the fact that women have come together to share, to shed a light, and to give hope to the victims of domestic violence, to bring awareness to the fact that domestic violence, it still exists. There's gunplay and gun violence that we hear on the daily. There are police shootings. There are white-collar and blue-collar crimes. But guys, there's also domestic violence, and let's not forget. There are victims, and there are we survivors. I'm sure some of you are wondering, am I the face of domestic violence? Do I wear the scars inwardly, outwardly, etc.? Maybe we'll discuss that at another time. Maybe there's nothing to discuss. But either way, just know there's a God who sees all, who knows all. And at the end of the day, He is for you. He is in your corner. He loves you. And we love you too. So let us not stand silent. Let's not allow the cloak of shame to continue to cloud and overshadow the view of those who are being abused. But even more so, let's shine a light on those abusers. Let's put them behind bars where they belong. If you act like an animal, you deserve to be caged like an animal. As this video draws to a close, I just want to share with you that this tablescape evolved so many times. And at whatever point I felt the Savior's leading, and that's where the single table setting for the victims came into play. I hope and pray I did you justice. God rest the souls of all those who passed on at the hands of another. May you find peace in paradise. And I pray you never be forgotten, only remembered with love. Be blessed.